Gismondi back with you here on NARCh live from the rinks in Irvine, California, as we continue through the Pro Division. Awesome to be joined right now by Alec McCrea, who plays for Marsblade. Last couple years playing professional ice hockey, like so many of the other guys in the Pro Division. You found your way into roller, but it's a place you've been for a while. I want to talk about the roots in San Diego and sort of what you've been up to. But first, how's this tournament going for you? What's it like to be back here in Irvine?
Yeah, I mean, I love coming to this tournament every single year. I mean, Darren does a great job, all the staff. It's awesome to be back. And last year, obviously with COVID, everything got shut down, so we weren't able to do it. And to be back this year, it's a lot of fun and it's exciting. I love the energy here. But yeah, happy to be back.
How to go this season? A weird year, obviously, in the American Hockey League based on what everybody in sports was going through. But the AHL and the NHL both were weird places to be playing hockey, especially when you're not used to the way it was done.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think the biggest thing for us was we got to play, first and foremost. I think that's like, at the end of the day, the American League did a great job of COVID protocols, setting up the facilities. You know, it kind of sucked that we didn't have fans. You know, we didn't even realize how much the fans meant until they weren't there. So that was definitely a big hit. But at the end of the day, we did what we could, and we were able to play 30-plus games. So it was awesome.
We got to give a little shout out to a mutual friend of ours. As we just realized, Seth Jones was your coach in Rochester this year. His first time coaching professional hockey. So give me the, just between you and me, how'd Apps do? Did he handle it all right?
You know what? I thought he did great, and I loved playing for him. And I speak for a lot of guys on the team, and they say like he was an awesome coach. And, really great players coach. And he did so well. He got a shot with Buffalo too. We got a couple of games up there as an assistant coach. So props to him. He's a great guy.
Your season this year, how was it on the ice, and how does it translate and transition to roller hockey in a short order?
Yeah, so actually I started roller hockey when I was way younger, even before I even picked up ice, and I've been playing it ever since. Obviously, during the year, play ice, and then during the summer months, played some roller tournaments and whatnot. But I think they're two different games, right? I mean, you have a lot of carryover or crossover from people who play ice and roller, but it's just two different games. Like I feel like in roller, obviously no offsides, no real checking, but it's a more controlled game. But like I was telling a couple of my friends the other day who were just here watching the event for the first time, it's controlled until it's not. You see like a breakdown, you see an opportunity to go and attack, and you try to take advantage of teams' mistakes. So in that sense, it's the same. System's a little different, and obviously the stopping and turning and all that jazz is a little different. But for the most part, I love it. It's a great change of pace for ice.
You mentioned that you started in roller hockey. You do a ton of great grassroots stuff down in San Diego with San Diego Inline. Can you tell me a little bit about that and what it means to you and why?
Yeah, definitely. So every summer I like to come back and kind of give back, whether it be in ice or roller, to the youth community growing up there. And it's been awesome. I mean, with the emergence of the rinks, Poway, there's a rink in Carlsbad now, a rink in at the Kroc Center, and Isoplex unfortunately shut down, but there's more opportunity for kids in San Diego to get exposed to ice hockey. And for me, growing up, there was 3 rinks, right? You had Mira Mesa, you had Kroc Center, you had Isoplex, and it was pretty tough to get ice time, to find traveling a lot was a little tough. Sure. But now there's more exposure, more kids involved, and for me, always coming back to San Diego, I want to grow the game as much as I can. And Darren actually did a great job with the high school league down there, and middle school and youth league down there at Escondido Sports Center. Where actually the NARCh qualifier, I believe, was. And he gave me some great contacts with parents and said, hey, these parents are looking for some clinics. I think you'd be great for it. And I got a little taste of it last year during COVID, and I love it. The kids are great. We have all ages, all skill levels, and to me, it's just great to be out there, kind of teach them the game a little bit, but also let them have fun, because I feel like that at the end of the day, that's everyone's goal.
Let's talk a little bit about this Pro Division this year. It seems a little wide open. I think one of the biggest matchups for me was last night on day one. You guys taking on Palma. Palma desperately looking to try to find their way to an NARCh Pro Championship. But your team, led by Coach Joe Cook, really put on a solid performance. I think that, obviously you're rooting for you and your guys, but how would you say that this team is balanced and this division is balanced?
Yeah, so we actually had a couple big blows to our team early on. Troy Loggins got hurt in the first game. Tyler Spezia wasn't able to make it to the tournament for personal family matters and whatnot. But so definitely in the beginning right there, we lost two kind of big components to our team. So going into the tournament, this tournament, it was just about everyone finding their role and sticking to it. And I think against Palma last night, I was telling the guys before this game, that felt like a playoff atmosphere. It felt like a playoff game, honestly. And it was very intense, and I mean, credit to them. I thought they played a really good game. And for us, it was just it was almost like don't panic. You know, we went down 2-0 pretty early in the game.
Yeah. We
fought back to tie it up before the second period, and there the momentum was just shifting back and forth. Right, they had their chances. Redmond had some great saves, and the guys bought into what we were trying to do. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's finding your niche and your role for the team, and trying to execute that as best as possible.
Pretty good goaltender in Troy Redmond, and obviously Brandon Hawkins making this trip. Him involved as well with the situation with Tyler Spezia. Obviously the terrible loss of Matt Koleski, a roller hockey legend, so Tyler stayed back. Viewed the funeral there. Hawkins playing with a heavy heart as well, but you probably rally around that. I mean, in hockey's a family, your teammates suffering through something right now, you find a way to dig in.
Of course, yeah. I mean, it's like every time you come to these things, whether you haven't seen each other in months or years, whatever, you never played with each other before, as soon as you get the first game, as soon as you get to the rink, it's all about family. You want to take care of each other. And like even with today, you know, during our game this morning, you know, Alex Kyle got a misconduct, had to go out of the game. We rallied around him, found a way to get the job done. We want to come together for him. So it's always picking each other up.
Absolutely fantastic talking to you. Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Alec McCrea, more from the NARCh Finals when we come back after this.